Hello and welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Thanks a lot for clicking on my video today. I really appreciate your time and attention very much. And if you like what you see, please make sure to subscribe and rate thumbs up and leave a comment when you can. Alright, so today I quickly wanted to address a question that I have received recently a few times, and it has to do with the belt dryer. And a lot of people are asking, why does the belt dryer have a longer intake and a shorter exit, right? So it has a longer entryway and a very short exit belt portion. Okay, and this is basically the way belt dryers are made, and the reason why the entry portion of the belt is larger is so that it allows you a space to put the shirt down on. Okay, so that you can actually flatten the shirt down and put the whole shirt down on the belt without having to worry about wiping the ink on the front of the tunnel chamber, right? Okay, so, and this also leads to questions about, you know, some people have issues with ink being very hot when it comes out of the back of the dryer and it falls into your catch basket, right? And the ink is really hot and it folds over on itself and it gets all ruined because it's so tacky and gooey, okay? So first, let's address that problem. And most of the time when your ink is coming out of the dryer, the belt dryer, at the end of the belt dryer, when you're looking at that ink and it's very, 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 very hot to where it's sticky, tacky, gooey, or glossy, or even has bubbles, that can mean that you're really just running the oven too hot, okay? So initially, the real way to solve the problem is to adjust the belt speed and your temperature in the oven so that the shirts can fall out of the belt dryer into the basket from the short little piece of exit belt, and normally there's not a problem. Like for instance on our CureStar 4000, CureStar 6000, all the dryers that ran our makes, they all have a longer entryway on the belt and a shorter exit. And for the most part, it's not an issue. It's a non-issue, okay? But there may be some of you who are experiencing, you know, overheated ink at the end of the belt dryer. And like I said, that could simply just be because you overheated the ink, or perhaps the ink itself is maybe questionable. Perhaps it's just an ink that when it gets hot, it's gooey, okay? So there are devices that people will sell you, fans and blowers and stuff that you can put on the end of the belt dryer that blow air down onto the exit belt to cool off the ink so that when the shirt falls into the catch basket, it will not fall on itself and make a big problem. Okay, but I just wanted to show you a quick little trick because you don't need to buy an expensive add-on device for your belt dryer. In fact, Ranar doesn't even make one because normally, like I said, it's not an issue. And secondly, if it is, this is how you can take care of it. Okay, so I just went handheld for this because I couldn't get a really good shot with the tripod here, and I wanted to show you, you know, close up. So this is the end of the belt dryer, and underneath there would be a catch basket, which I moved because I was trying to position a tripod, which didn't work out. But basically, if you have a serious problem with overheating of the ink for some reason, which you really shouldn't, but if you did, you could simply do this. And I don't have a problem with overheated ink coming out of my belt dryer at all. I just put this on here to kind of show you how simply and easily you can solve the problem with a $10 fan from Walmart. Okay, and I didn't even, what did I use? I used some string. You know, so if I was gonna like really have that there, it's just kind of here for this video. But if I was gonna have that there, I might use some zip ties or something like that. And it's just a little cheap fan that came from Walmart, and you would just turn it on, and then it's gonna cool the ink as it comes out of the belt dryer right under there. It's It's going to cool it, and then it'll be able to go into your catch basket, and you shouldn't have that problem. But seriously speaking, you really shouldn't have this issue unless you're overheating the ink for some reason. Somehow, in some way, the ink is getting too hot, because this, you know, the way we build the belt dryers with this little tiny exit way and the longer entryway, it's been that way since the dawn of time, so to speak. Okay, so there it is. There's a quick solution to fix this. You don't need to buy an expensive attachment made by anybody. You can just put a fan on there, and that'll do the trick. Thanks a lot for watching today. I appreciate your time and attention very much. If you like what you see, subscribe. And of course, don't forget to visit catspitscreenprintsupply.com if you need screen printing equipment or supplies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.